Good afternoon to the Cabo 6. Yeah, it's me. I ain't forgot about y'all asses. Now, to the Mexican police and the FBI. It has been Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Feliz Navidad, Happy Hanukkah, whatever the fuck you celebrate. And now, it's Happy New Year. And we're still waiting. Do we need to come over there? Do we need to come and assist y'all? Because at this point, it's going to be a whole nother Halloween, Christmas, and a Happy New Year that we're waiting on y'all asses. What's up? What's going on? Do we need to fix y'all timeline or something? Hello, wake up. These motherfuckers still free.
Leaked videos and images of the Shanquella Robinson case have been floating about the internet, with hundreds talking about her and her evil friends. Let's talk about the entire situation, from how it started to all the things Cabo 6 doesn't want the public to know. Shanquella and her 6 friends traveled to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico for vacation and to celebrate one of their friends' birthdays. One of the Cabo 6 was her best friend of 5 years and another she went to school with, which means these were people she knew and trusted. Videos shared online in the wake of her death claimed to show Robinson interacting with friends while on the trip, including making plans to go swimming and a video of them having fun and eating. From the video, the group responses to Shanquella seems forced, and this might have been the start of the Cabo 6 plot against her. According to a police report, shortly after 2 p.m. on Oct. 29, a doctor from the American Medical Center, a local hospital, was called to the vacation property where Robinson and her party are staying. The doctor arrived within about an hour and, according to the report, found Robinson with stable vital signs but dehydrated, unable to communicate verbally and appearing to be inebriated. Cabo 6 was then requested to take Shanquella to the hospital, but they refused, claiming they wanted her treated at the villa since it was only blood poisoning and they couldn't afford to take her to hospital. The doctor, per Cabo 6 request, tries unsuccessfully to administer an IV. During this period, Khalil, Shanquella's best friend, calls her mother and lies to her that their daughter was ailing from alcohol poisoning, and when she asked why they didn't take her to a hospital, she was told that it was expensive. Shanquella's mother trusted Khalil, who was like her son, and she didn't even think for one moment he would hurt her daughter. Per police report, an hour after the doctor arrived, Robinson suffered a seizure. She began to have trouble breathing and her pulse began to drop, eventually stopping. Robinson is declared dead at the vacation rental by the doctor. The police report says paramedics administered a total of 14 rounds of CPR, 5 doses of adrenaline, and 6 discharges of ED shocks without success before she was declared dead. Cabo 6 then decided to run away from the legal problems they had created, and the body of their friend and the group returns to Charlotte and visits with Robinson's parents, telling the family her death was a result of alcohol poisoning. Now they sold themselves short because Shanquella's family started finding some inconsistency in their story, and eventually the truth came out when a notarized copy of an English translation of Robinson's death certificate was issued. It seems like one of the Cabo 6 was filled with guilt and decides to call Shanquella's family, telling them their daughter wasn't killed by alcohol poisoning, but rather there was a fight. Obviously, since Shanquella's autopsy claimed she had died of neck and spinal injuries, and the call mentioned a fight, Shanquella's family asked the Cabo 6 what actually happened, but these guys continued with their lies, emphasizing that no fight occurred. Their lies were once again trashed after the video of Shanquella being brutally assaulted by DJ Jackson became viral, and once again the matter was leaked by them. They took the video themselves and also leaked it themselves. A person not seen in the video is heard saying, "Quella, can you at least fight back?" But she replies no, and no one intervenes, no one helps. It's like all the 6 of them could not see their friend being hurt.
31st going home, didn't even make it there. So I get off my flight around like 2:16 Mexico time. I guess we're 2 hours ahead. 2:16 p.m. I make a phone call. To everybody who were there. Like, I need the address. So during this phone call, that's the first time I heard that Quilla wasn't feeling good. They told me that Quilla was sick and she was showing signs of alcohol poisoning. And they got that because one of their friends told them that they were seeing signs. So she was showing symptoms of alcohol poisoning. But I didn't know it was a fight. Hold on. I got my Bible. Yeah, I'm gonna put this blunt down, because I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie on that. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not saving nobody's ass. I'm not protecting my ass. I'm just coming here to keep it real, because y'all in my DMs going crazy and all this, posting my address and stuff like that.
From Cabo 6, Nazir talked on a live that has been taken down already, claiming that he came to the party late and therefore he is innocent as he doesn't know what went down. He said he was unaware that any fight had transpired, claiming he thought it was going to be a great vacation to Mexico to continue his birthday celebrations before it took a terrible turn. We can all understand that since he came late, he might have actually not known what happened to her, but according to the injuries Shanquella had, it was such a lie, claiming that he thought she was suffering from alcohol poisoning. Now, Shanquella's report claimed that she died of severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation, a type of neck injury. The certificate says Robinson died within 15 minutes of her injury and doesn't mention alcohol poisoning. Shanquella's family claimed that their daughter sleeps in the nude, which I guess is why she was naked in the video. A clear indication that she had just woken up, not drank alcohol, and from the beating she would already have bruises on her, like the burst lip that her dead body already had. He claims they told him that Quella was sick and she was showing signs of alcohol poisoning, so he rushed to her side where he remained until a nurse came. He was patting her neck and back. Did she not react because she was already hurt? It would have made sense if she was already alive at that time that patting her back and neck would have been painful, making Nazir less believable. Mexican authorities, specifically the State Attorney General's Office of Baja California Sur, started investigating Robinson's death as a possible femicide, while the FBI also confirmed that they were also investigating Robinson's death. The FBI's Charlotte field office has opened an investigation in the death of Charlotte resident Shanquella Robinson in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, on or about October 29, 2022. Due to the ongoing investigation, we have no further comment, a spokesperson wrote at the time. With authorities involved, everyone thought that at last the family would get justice for their daughter, but nothing was happening, prompting the Robinson family to launch a GoFundMe to help cover the family's legal fees and other critical expenses in the wake of Robinson's death. They've also posted all relevant authorities that the public can reach in order to push them into thoroughly investigating the case. So are any of the Cabo 6 arrested? Well, that's what the media is saying, but in reality, no image or video or anyone has claimed to have arrested anyone. It seems there's an arrest warrant and subpoenas for the Cabo 6 to be extradited from Mexico, but they haven't found their owners yet. It's like the entire Cabo 6 disappeared. When news reporters tried to talk to Alice Hyatt, another Cabo 6 member, she literally got into her car and ran off. Why would she run off if the group has nothing to hide? Before she went silent, it's rumored Alice was the one who leaked the disturbing video, and some claim that she might have been the one who called Shanquella's mom with information about the fight. She also replied to a DM claiming that the internet was just making up theories on what actually happened. Of course, the public is making theories. If that ain't the truth, why would you all not say what actually happened? The case seems much deeper than we expected, because it seems Cabo 6 is actually backed up by authority, because apparently there are two on Shanquella and both of them have different information. One report says a doctor worked on Robinson for hours before her death, conflicting with details in the previously reported death certificate, which said Robinson died within 15 minutes of sustaining an injury. Cabo 6 should be held accountable for what they did, and Dejani, who is already in a video evidence, should be the one starting with the extradition. Just because it's New Year doesn't mean Shanquella shouldn't get her justice. According to Google Trends, interest in the Shanquella Robinson case peaked between November 13th, minus 19, and has steadily declined since that time. We must keep public interest in the case alive. #Shanquella Robinson. A fan on Twitter said 61 days ago, 2 months and 1 day to be exact, a life was taken. The #Cabo 6 still remains free amongst us. No one knows where they are. Not one peep of why this happened. I really can't believe they haven't snitched yet. That's because the heat isn't high enough. Turn up the heat, another fan said. So the Cabo 6 took the life of someone's daughter, sister, and a businesswoman who made it on her own, and yet it took 6 people to kill a young lady who never did nothing to none. Then you tampered with evidence, which is another charge. Anyways, let's not forget that this video is based on theories and my opinions and should not be considered facts. That's it for this video. Bye.